Legend of the War here, and today we've got a saving and disaster battle playing as Clan Eshin, but we got Lord Skrolk here. So he's confederated Clan Pestilence fairly early, I think it's about turn 40, and recruited an emergency army to defend his last settlement in Lustria. Now, it is obviously a lot easier if you just abandon Lustria, but then again, some people, like myself, try to hold on to it. So we've got Itza coming over here to try to take him out, and they've got 2 full stacks. We're pretty significantly outpowered, even though it only says Valiant Defeat here. But I think there's a little trick that we can do here. I'm going to control large armies. A lot of people in this situation would probably not control large armies, but I think there's a trick that we can do. And let's jump in here and see how it goes. There's a technique that we can do here that is so rare that I've never actually done it for the Skaven. And it all comes down to Skrolk's equipment and also the Regiment of Renown that he recruited. There is a very unique combination here that could make this work. And also it depends on the enemy that we're going up against. And I don't think the player who sent this in tried it. So Skrolk has the Warpstone armor, which essentially turns him into a Mortis engine, and also the Tormentor sword. We also have a bunch of very high morale units. So let's create a Mortis engine blob. So what we do with that, this is a vampire count technique because they're most notable for using it, because it's very easy to use their skeletons in blobs because they're unbreakable, they just crumble. And they've got all kinds of Mortis engines. Well, you know, Mortis engines. Now, with the rest of the units, we'll take this one, bring it over here. Just be careful with it, because if any units come over this way, we really don't want it to catch it. I've got to be very careful with that one. As for the avalanche mortars, we'll use them later. Just put everyone else in here. And hide them for now. That one can't hide, so you come over here as well. I could probably hide it back here. Because, yeah, the reinforcements, they're going to be hidden on the approach. And don't forget Skrolk in there. So what we want to be doing is running over to here, if we can. So, the reason why I controlled large armies is because I want Gorok's reinforcements to come in so we can Mortis engine as many units as possible. But they can't detect our other units or else they'll go after them. Okay. So Balance of Power is not good to begin with. They've also got the Rider Primeval Glory army ability active. So they're going to be popping that down, which will probably slow us down. So we just want these guys to stop. The heal will give us some cover here. But we need to move in that direction. Just try to get them to stop. But the last thing we want them to do is... Ooh, yeah, I don't want you shooting. Last thing we want them to do is to get discovered and redirect these forces away from us. We've also got a warp bomb because he's got a walled settlement here. So the balance of power, yeah, it's pretty bad. Especially considering we've got a lot of, like, trash. Yeah, they popped that down. Okay, stay together, guys. We don't have to get over here, but we absolutely have to stay together. Oh, God damn it. It just messes up our formation. So while that fight's going on, we need to get ready over here. Get set up. The next stage of the fight will come over here. Because I don't think this will win us the battle. But it'll hopefully cause so much damage on the enemy. Okay, we're going to need this one here to delay them a bit. And they're coming at us pretty aggressively. I don't think we're going to make it to the forest. The reason why I wanted to make it to the forest is so that the Croxigors will do less damage, but also so their chameleon skinks will do less damage as well. Shit. Are they detecting us? Just get over there. Yeah, they're going real wide there. Don't like that at all. Okay, we can warp bomb that in a moment. Come on, guys, get over here. No one's been detected yet. Oh man, I don't like how wide that one's going. Yeah, lizardmen units also, a lot of them have predatory sensors, and what that means is they can detect stalking units from a long distance. Alright, that's pretty good, I'll take that. So I'm not trying to hide in here. Okay. Okay, there's... Yep, that's the Slan. We want this to be nice and tight. Seems like it's stuttering a little bit. Okay. So yeah, I want to use this one here to snipe whatever I can, but I have to wait for them to come in here a bit more. Okay. Also got these menace belows, but I think using them right now isn't going to do much. Alright, the trees will provide us with a little bit of cover from the chameleon skinks. Now we just got to wait for them to commit to the fight and have Skrolk just touch them. That's all we're going to do. So yeah, they're not doing very much damage to us, but I can't do much to them either. Okay, how's this going over here? Alright, I just need you to come around this way. That's it. Start bringing these guys around as well. Should be safe to move over to here. So that when this inevitably collapses, well, the Council Guard will fight to the death. But when they've been finished off, we've still got another phase of battle. The point of this isn't necessarily to win the battle here, but to dish out enough damage that we can win the battle with the second wave. Because currently, in a straight-up fight, can't win. It's too strong. They're basically unbreakable. Alright, so they just want to use up all their missile units first, but like I said, we're somewhat protected here. I guess I could use the menace below to try to kill some of the chameleon skinks. Could use some magic, but we've only got 45 reserves. We want to wait until they blow up. Our units are not hidden. Here, at least. Don't know what they're doing. I don't like it. All of our units over there are hidden. Don't like what they're doing at all. I like this. But I need all of them to come over here. Okay, they're starting to take it a bit more seriously. The clan rat's got 25 kills. That's pretty good. It's less ammunition on the chameleon skinks because they're doing a fair bit to us. And we can't catch them. We need to make sure we got our backs to the wall here. It's just one unit. I need the whole army to come over here. The Saurus Warriors are doing some damage, but it's alright. Just gotta suck it up for now. We can get another one of these if they could get out of melee, but we don't need any more to hold them back. I need them to come in now. Alright, Skrolk needs to be up the front here, right in the center, so that the warpstone armor can affect this whole area. Good, they're starting to come in a bit more, but just make sure that Skrolk doesn't get isolated and surrounded. And then we just have to hold out as long as possible. Still going too wide out here on the flanks. I don't like that at all. Alright, look, if they want to send a Croxagore unit in here, we could use that to just get in touch with Skrolk. That's it. I just need him to be touching something. Now, we can start doing some of these spells. As soon as some skinks come in... There, okay, there are some skinks. Okay, cool. Alright, that's it. More and more units coming in over here. Bouncer power's improving a little bit. Like I said, I don't expect him to win here. Hopefully Skrolk doesn't get wounded. The Council Guard will definitely get wiped out. There's no ability for us to withdraw them. But, you know, they're just an emergency unit. This is what they're here for, to fight to the death. You know, Skrolk is only like level 6, so we don't have access to many good spells. But with the limited magic that we have against skinks, this should do pretty well. So, have a look here. So we've done 11,000 damage. He's already... Oh, we got Gorok in there. That's bad. That's bad. Kick Gorok out of here. You need to go somewhere else. Just don't be touching Gorok. Yeah, that's really bad. Because he'll kill us quickly. He's clearly hunting for Skrolk. Just want to keep him distracted fighting something else. Come on, Skrolk, you gotta do a lot more damage than this. I can't get this guy in here until these guys have committed fully. There we go, there we go. All you gotta do is touch some Skrolk. That's it. The touch of Skrolk. Look at all of those affected units. There we go. That's what we need to see. And then we just lower their melee attack so that we can hold out as long as possible. But also, try to make sure... Where... Fuck you. You need to make sure that Gorok doesn't get over here. He's clearly hunting for Skrolk. Oh, man. No matter what we do, we can't fucking escape Gorok. You need to go around to the other side over there. Oh, God, my frames are dying. So, Lord Skrolk's dishing out the damage. Let's see if we can get him to 100,000 damage. Yeah, fucking... If we had denied enemy reinforcements, at least Gorok wouldn't have shown up, at least at the start, but still. Still we can here. Still got a bit of time left before we're completely wiped out. No, what are you doing? You need to be fighting Gorok over here. Oh, yeah. 70,000. Come on, keep it up. I think I might actually be doing more damage. Oh, he's so isolated. This is what I really don't like about the mutant rat ogres. Their attack animations make them jump around all over the place. Come on, just hold out a little bit longer, Skrolk. A little bit longer. Look at all that damage. Balance of power is turning even. That's good. Give me some more of these spellcasts. Now, we always knew that this wasn't going to outright defeat them. But... Oh, 90,000. Holy crap, is it winning us the battle? In the other area. Okay, we could bring this one in here now, but it's kind of too late. Anyway. Good, look at our guys fight to the death. Like I said, high leadership units, which is rare for Skaven. I need you to be attacking Gorok. How's Skrolk doing? 100,000 damage? Oh, we're not going to get any more spellcasts. Plus 8 winds of magic. But that's okay. Just keep that Mortis engine effect going. Look at it go! Oh, if you can hold that for 1 minute, we can get one more spellcast in. And Gorok's pretty badly damaged. He doesn't have regen yet, so... Come on. Keep trying. Don't worry about putting down a menace below over here. Won't do anything. Now the great thing, because Skrolk is right on the edge of the map, when he does rout, he'll leave straight away and won't die. 111,000 damage. So, Morskitter's Hellion has done a ton of kills. How did it do that? Ah. Every few seconds it's doing a warp discharge. Right. Let's see. That's what's getting all the kills. Recharges when in melee, right. Alright, there's our last cast. Make it. Oh, yeah. Not bad for a level 6 Skrolk. With low winds of magic in the area. I can't tell to withdraw off the battlefield, but... yeah, it actually did a really good job. And our guys over here fighting to the last rat. Skrolk. Look at that. Look at what he did. Well, there goes the Mortis Hellion, but it didn't get killed. Alright, now we just have to try to hope that Skrolk can actually get out of there. Alright, while this is going on, let's start getting set up over here, because the battle's not over yet. Start getting set up. Leave that one there. I'm going to put these red ogres, come over here. Skrolk's been pushed a little bit to the edge. Yeah, now that they can see some of our units... wait, did they? Not sure, no. Get Skrolk over here. God, look at Skrolk, go! Yeah, I just don't want to risk this unit, because you'll need some forces to finish them off afterwards. Just stay to the edge there. Skrolk, if you want to leave, you've done enough. 140,000 damage nearly. Okay, let's see if we can get set up in time. Okay, he left. He left the battlefield. And he didn't get wounded. So, Gorok did a lot of damage to us, but we also did a lot of damage to him. So, Bouncer Power's in our favor now. That was never supposed to actually defeat them outright. It just was too much. But it did so much that the rest of this can now manage to win it. Because most of this is just trash. Complete trash. Empty Bouncer Power. Like Clan Rats, they can't do anything against this. Alright. Let's see about sniping with them. Because they've got snipe, they don't get detected when they shoot. And they've sort of slowed down a bit now. They're kind of really exhausted. We just gotta hope that all of those chameleon stalkers, I finish them off. Because if they catch us, I won't be able to outrun them. So, go for the units we're probably going to struggle with the most, like the Kroxigors. Look at this. Look at all these units breaking. That worked so well. You know, with more high leadership units, we could have held out a bit longer. But, we were never going to take out Gorok with it. Oh, no, 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 no. Got detected, get back. Yeah, see, they got fucking predatory sensors. They detect us from ages away and the terrain's shit. Okay, we in position yet? Rat Ogres will trade poorly against pretty much everything, so just keep them in reserve for now. They seem like they've got reasonable line of sight. Okay. I'll get a better shot from their rear. We've also got one more menace below to hold them off. But yeah, they're all exhausted now as well. The thing is with this kind of battle here, if you can't win outright, like if we had set up a just full-on defensive position, we would have just got rolled over. There's too much stuff in here that we just don't have anything that's good against. Like we've got the Avalanche Mortars, right? They'll do a good job, but they can't deal with Skrolk. Gorok. They can't deal with him. So we need to really thin them out first. And if they had gone wide, we never would have been able to use the Pestilent Breath and the Warpstone Armor to the effect that it was used. The only unit that I think got wiped out was the Council Guard. That's only because it was unbreakable. I think everyone else managed to get away. So I'm just going to come up their rear so they don't see us coming. If you could shoot Gorok a little bit in the back, that'd be awesome. Because he is still their most dangerous unit.
Poisoned wind mortar.
Don't care if they're shooting at Croxigors. It's fine. They're the most difficult unit to deal with. So, gotta get rid of them somehow. Alright, if you want to shoot Slan, that works as well. As long as you're shooting at something. Now we just gotta try to get that army losses. Everyone's firing at will. Yep. And then I've got these guys here, which will be... they'll actually be quite good against the Croxigors. I just gotta bring them over here this way. None of their units are unbreakable. It's just they've got really high leadership, that's all. That's it. Avalanche Mortars doing their job. Good. And there's the army losses. We only needed to just do a tiny little bit more damage. That's all we needed to do to win. Yeah, if we could have cast like one more Pestilent Breath or stayed there just a couple of minutes longer, it would have won outright. And now we'll just do as much damage as we can. Yeah, and look how much of our army gets to live because of the sacrifice we made. This is melee infantry, and Skrolk's still alive. And since he's got budget problems anyway, he needed to disband them at the end of this turn anyway. Now we're going to do the cleanup job. Try to kill as many of them as we can. And then finish them off. And then you need to be aggressive with this army and try to push back against Itza before they recover. Because lizardmen do recruit fairly slowly. Yeah, it would be good if we could do more damage to Skrolk. I keep calling him Skrolk. To Gorok. I don't think we're going to catch up to them. So I got my fastest units trying to catch up to them. And even they're struggling. But if they can catch up to the Croxigors, that'll be good. Yeah, I think he's going to get away. Or at least he's low on health. But yeah, you wouldn't think to use a Mortis engine blob in this sort of situation, but you had all the tools for it. You're very lucky that you had the Warpstone armor. I don't know if I could have won the battle without it. Now, the odds weren't that bad. It's just that we only had like 2 or 3 really good units. And they had so many units that would just fight to the death. You know, aside from getting the army losses.
Quick, quick. We obey.
Yeah, that'll kind of shoot him through the trees. Nah, this is just a waste of ammo now. Because yeah, neither of them are on force march, so we need to try to make sure we kill as many as possible, because we're not going to be able to use the garrison in the next fight. You know, all those units over here were part of the main army. So we're only going to be at like half strength ourselves, but we should be able to ambush them at least. Alright, that'll have to do. So, yep, only the council guard got wiped out. That one's very close. But yeah, we didn't actually kill that many of this army. I guess they were just really badly damaged, but they hadn't actually been inflicted the kills yet. And maybe they even left the battlefield.
Let plague spread.
Okay, definitely think we should take the replenishment there.
I need their
Alright, now it's time to clean up.
kill.
If we're lucky, we'll just be able to auto-resolve it. Let's have a look. So, we were sallying out there. So, Skrolk got himself a level up. Oh, I thought he was rank 6, but he must have been rank 7. Obviously getting Vermintide would be really useful. Look, I'll let you level it up. None of this stuff is going to matter right now. Except for ambush success chance. 71%. Well, they don't reinforce each other.
Lord Skrolk,
An extra 10% makes a big difference. So, you trust me, you're going to want that extra ambush success chance. Alright.
lieber Bubonicus.
Could get the Dwarf Thing Menace, but your money's not great, so... Let's just see how we go with this. So we got 81% chance of ambushing them now.
Unleash.
Good. None of our units get wiped out. Get rid of that.
Fight my brothers. Art Plague Lord demands sacrifice.
Ooh. Ooh. Do you want to lose the Mortis Hellion? It will save you a lot of money. Yeah, I mean, he couldn't beat it in the first place, so... This will fix his budget problem. And it's not like you can't get it back in 10 turns anyway. And you've still got a siege attacker in your army.
Fight Nash.
And you're on your way back to Oixel. And with the amount of food that we've got here, you'll be able to get it up to tier 4. If you can get yourself 19 extra food, you'll be able to get it to tier 5. Which will make it very defensible, because that's a really good settlement to hold. So they've still got other forces coming in, but you're okay to push in and actually fight back a little bit now. Now, the thing is, when playing as Skrolk, or Skaven in general, in Lustria, it's really important that when the lizardmen come into your territory, you ambush them. Don't wait for them to besiege your settlement. Now, I'm sure that you just hired an emergency army in that situation, but yeah, if you can ambush them, the better. The more you can ambush them, the better. Definitely get that. I'm not going to put any more points in, but the extra 14% ambush success chance, since everything down here is jungle, if you have a look here, you know, 81% success chance. Getting that up to the 90s will basically guarantee that you've got a hunt. Basically guarantee you got an ambush. And we got this as well, that's good. Also, if you've got any cunning lords over here, let me just see if you've got one. You do? Okay. What you can do is, right before you make the ambush, you pop down a cunning lord. That way you get an extra 10% in the area, and then just disband him after the ambush. And because you're playing as Clan Eshin, you don't have to worry about loyalty, which is really good. That's one of the best things about Clan Eshin. That's actually what makes them, one of the things that makes them the strongest Skaven clan. And also the shadowy dealings are overpowered. Anyway, that's the end of this one here, guys. Hope you learnt something, hope you enjoyed it. Just goes to show you that sometimes you can borrow other factions' techniques when the situation calls for it. I mean, we required the exact ingredients for the Mortis engine blob. We required firstly, we required a Mortis engine. Then we required high melee defense and high leadership infantry. And we required the enemy forces to be mostly melee focused with no artillery. If you get all of those ingredients, you can make a Mortis engine blob and dish out ridiculous amounts of damage, even if it does mean that the small number of troops end up getting finished. But look, that's where they ended up at the end of it, so that's not too bad. And the only 2 casualties from this army were Mortis Hellion, which did do a very good job, and the Council Guard, which were unbreakable. They were always going to die in that battle. Anyway, that's the end of this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Appreciate you, and we'll see you next time, fuckers. Bye.